Greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry. Things keep improving for us here at the Monastery of Mayhem and with the Angry Brothers Omaha Rama. We want to welcome our newest sponsor, Big Brain Tattoos at 1123 Jackson Street in the Old Market here in Omaha. They are our newest sponsor, and we would like everybody to stop on down and say hi to Smitty and Lenny and the rest of the artists down there. Get a price on a tattoo, and next time you decide to have work done, be sure and visit Smitty and see what he can do for you. Now back to the show. Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, along with Inferna, the cougar from hell. And keeping with our Christmas traditions and our Christmas theme, for the month of December, we're going to be bringing you quite a few of the best of the Christmas-themed horror, slasher, and macabre films. Mm-hmm. And tonight's film is no exception. This 1965 classic, well, I don't even
1965.
I'm sorry, did I say 65?
Yeah, I think it's like, what is it, 50? No.
No, it's 19, I'm sorry, you're right, you are right, you're 100% right. It's actually 1959. This movie
You're
is...
thinking of 69.
There you go. Well, Brother Jack's always thinking of 69.
What's before 68? I don't know. Okay.
But anyway, well, what's the difference between 61 and 69? You get 8 more. But there we go. I said it.
No, we got a joke in.
I said it. What are you gonna do? Red-headed hack. Asshole.
Furball.
Yeah, furball. Hack. Oh boy, all the dust. Oh well, we'll have to get the air filtration systems in here fixed one of these days.
Mothballs sometimes.
There you go. But tonight's film is the 1955 Christmas classic. Well, I don't want to say Christmas classic. Let's just say Christmas opus. And by opus we mean piece of shit.
I gotta ask one thing before you start even telling about this thing.
Yes.
What is it about kids when they get older and they're like 8 or 9 years old? Do you think the ones that believe in Santa, when they go to the mall, do you think they really think that's Santa?
Well, who can figure out the mind of a child? But well,
you think they're just...
I think that at that age, 8,
they know it's not Santa and they still believe in Santa. It makes me wonder what...
Well, I think that there's a certain amount of magic at that time.
Or do they just want toys?
Well, every kid wants toys at Christmas. Come on, we all did. Yeah. But anyway, in the words of Yoda from was it the Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith? Truly wonderful is the mind of a child. I really can't put it any more plainly than that. Kids see things through their own set of eyes, and I'm sure there's probably quite a few of them that think that is the actual Santa Claus. I'm sure, some parents may say, well, that's Santa Claus's helper, and Santa Claus can't be everywhere at once.
Good thought there.
But I'm sure that they probably believe to some extent, and and far be it from me to destroy anyone's illusions or anything like that. And if that's what they want to believe, then that's great. More power to them. I mean, the holidays, there's going to be enough time for reality when you're older. If you can hang on to the magic of Christmas and that for as long as you can, go for it. I mean, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself.
And remember, it's about God and family.
Well, okay, let's not be throwing around the G word here. Let's not forget who we work for.
The spirit of Christmas.
There you go. It's all about the spirit of Christmas, peace on earth and all that.
La, 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 la.
Yeah, and it's about beer, football, and
peanuts.
Peanut and good food and good times at Christmas. That's what it's really all about, people. But anyway, the Santa Claus versus the Devil, this 1959 Christmas opus, has been a perennial favorite. It was it was brought into this country by a distributor named K. Gordon Levine, and that was done in 1959 because he wanted to have a movie to show for the matinee circuit at most movie theaters on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. And that was actually a tradition in many areas, particularly the eastern part of the country, where you would take the family to a movie, a matinee, particularly if you had a lot of kids. You might go out for breakfast on Christmas Day after you kind of open some of your gifts, go to a movie or something like that, or go out to dinner and then a movie and then come home at the end of the evening.
Family stuff.
A family time, exactly. And this movie was quite popular. It was run as either a matinee or an early evening feature, and it was friendly for all ages. However, the film, if you actually sit and watch it, I mean, the producers of this film must have been on some kind. It did come from Mexico, so maybe they were enjoying a little bit of the
tequila.
Yeah, tequila, or a little bit of the Michoacan, as it were, or some of that.
Some ooh la la.
There you go. Because this film, we won't go into that detail. We'll save that for the break, but we'll let our viewers decide. So we're bringing you Santa Claus versus the Devil here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shaka-Rama. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Can we go make snow angels?
Yes, why not? Sure, we'll go out in the snow.
I would love to.
All right, well,
I got my coat on.
There you go. It's like, I don't know, it's like, I might catch a draft, but, you know, we'll worry about that later.
Like this, Santa. You must light it.
Let's have it.
Well, greetings, faithful followers. Welcome back. What do you think of Santa Claus versus the Devil? Isn't this kind of a trippy movie? I mean, you've got Santa Claus, who is, one of his assistants is Merlin the Magician, and he's fighting a demon named Pitch essentially for the soul of this little girl. You know, it's really quite interesting, and you know, I don't know where they came up with the story. Like I said, I honestly think somebody was doing some really, really great prescription medications at the time, or hitting that, you know, Mexican cough syrup a little too much. You know, seeing all kinds of interesting shit. But yeah, that is one of the number one comment about this movie. If you look it up on IMDb, basically, the movie has an almost psychedelic kind of quality to it, because it starts out, if you watch the film, you have Santa Claus playing the organ and introducing all these little groups of kids from different lands, and they're singing in their own little native languages, and you know, it's just totally
adorable.
It's adorable, yes, but it's kind of creepy too. I mean, it's like all these little kids going la 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 la. It's like being trapped in a Disney movie. You know, not even a good one. It almost reminds me of those driver's ed films you used to see in school, you know, where you had the boys wearing the button-down shirts and, you know, the jeans and the loafers, and the girls would be wearing their little poodle skirts and their
Kind
little...
of like Children of the Corn.
Yeah, well, not so much the Amish vibe, you know. It's like...
They're poodle skirts?
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember the films that I was familiar with, or for my vintage, were produced in like the late 50s and early 60s. We had very few stuff was actually produced in the 70s or 80s. And so you would see films like Red Asphalt, which everybody's driving around in 1955, Edsels and Hudsons and Studebakers. Another favorite, Blood on the Highway. You know, designed to, you know, it's one of those films that's designed to show you about driver's ed, the perils of driving and the accidents you can, basically what it was trying, we're going to scare the kids into not being stupid behind the wheel. And you know what? It never worked. But anyway, it just caused a lot of us to go into therapy, and thanks for those therapy bills. For the public education, we gotta love you. But anyway, I was getting off on a rant there. I guess the theme of Santa Claus versus the devil is the little girl Lupe, who wants nothing more than a doll that she can call her own for Christmas, is being constantly tempted by Pitch, who on the orders from Satan is trying to find a number of naughty children to send to the North Pole to help corrupt Santa Claus or defeat Santa Claus, because Santa Claus has kicked the devil's collective ass so many times in the past, and Satan is looking to get even. Well, I'm not going to bring this up to down below. I'm sure they don't want to hear about this film. Let's face it, it's a public relations nightmare. But you know, we enjoy it. We enjoy running it, and we hope you enjoy watching it. And I'm sure all of you are sitting there going, "What the hell is this film all about?" So, yes, just keep watching, people. It gets weirder, trust me. You're going to see all kinds of crazy shit in this film. But again, we love bringing it to you. Santa Claus versus the Devil, here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Yeah, it's like that film is really weird. I mean, it is...
I better get my blankie weird?
Well, it's like you're going to watch this film and you're going to probably want to check under the bed and in the closet, you know, because it's like the kids are so cute, it's creepy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah, and they got the little Mexican girl running around, you know, talking about her doll, and I think they even have a talking doll in this film, and that's just totally creeps me out no end. And you know, the guy running around in the devil makeup and all this, and they put him in pantaloons, believe it or not. You know, the guy isn't wearing a shirt, but he's wearing pantaloons and little red elf shoes. It's like, what the hell is up with that? Yes. It's like, oh, it's creepy, thoroughly
kind of
creepy.
Like a scary leprechaun.
Well, we can't say leprechaun. That's a slur against the Irish, you know, and we don't want to get letters.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's like politically correct. You gotta love it.
But I am Irish, so does it matter?
No. It's like, I'm sure you probably make jokes about the Irish.
I don't like Guinness.
Yeah, you don't like Guinness?
No, it's too dark. Puts hair on my chest.
Well, wait a minute. Let me mull that picture over.
Back to Christmas.
Yes, back to Christmas. Well, greetings, faithful followers. Welcome back. What did you think of Santa Claus versus the Devil? Wasn't that the weirdest freaking movie you've ever seen on this show?
I think I'm done with kids.
Yeah, it's like the creepy little kids dancing around and singing, you know, and all this. Little Russian kids driving the little pedal cars. I mean, I'm going to be in therapy for months after this one.
No adoption from me.
Yes, it's like, sorry, I'm going to stand in front of the microwave for a while. Nuke them till they glow, people. Anyway, we're going to, just to give you a little information, we're going to be bringing you next week the Christmas horror classic, Silent Night, Deadly Night. We won't go into too much about the film because we don't want to spoil the surprise. And we're going to be bringing you on our movie night live from the Monastery of Mayhem. We're going to be bringing you clips and information about the 2011 classic starring Gary Busey, The Ginger Dead Man. And in this film, basically a gingerbread cookie is infused with the soul and blood of an executed serial killer played by Gary Busey, oddly enough. You know.
And he has ugly faces.
Yes, and he has ugly. The cookie has very ugly faces, and let's face it, Gary Busey ain't that great to look at either. But anyway, it's a very interesting film, full of a lot of offhanded comedy and some really good horror effects as well. And you're going to be seeing that here next week. So we do want to give a big shout out to all of our friends, particularly at Indie Horror TV. Our friend Master Vile in Poe County, Florida, who you will know from our Blog Talk Radio. Our friend Janetta Joy, who was kind enough to give us an interview. And all of the rest of our friends here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. From myself, Inferna. Brother James and Lady Tord unfortunately couldn't be here today, but they're near and dear to us, and you'll be seeing them on future episodes. Good night. Unpleasant dreams, and have a very, I don't want to say merry, but have a very weird Christmas, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, along with Inferna.
Hi.
And Sin. And we just wanted to take a moment to welcome our newest sponsor, Big Brain Tattoos in Omaha, Nebraska. Now they're located at 1123 Jackson Street, which is on the backside of the old market here in downtown Omaha. We hope you'll stop by and see Smitty, the owner, and Lenny and Jason, two of his best artists. And they will be happy to answer all of your questions and deal with whatever your tattoo needs are, whether you're just pricing a tattoo, you have a design, or you need a design. Lenny and his artists will be happy to draw that out and set it up to your satisfaction. And all of their work is backed by Smitty and his artists, so you'll never go away dissatisfied from Big Brain. So be sure and check them out. And tell him the Angry Brothers sent you. And if you'd like to check his webpage out, it's www.bigbrainomaha.com.